A very good morning to all of you. In this class, I am going to start with another important topic of chapter neural control and coordination. And the topic is generation and conduction of nerve impulse. Generation and conduction of nerve impulse. Generation and conduction of nerve impulse. We have already know the structure of neuron. That neuron contains, there are different type of structure which are present in the neuron, that is dendrites, then cyton, axon, telodendrites. These are responsible for the generation and conduction of nerve impulse. When any stimulus given to any organ or any body part of the organism, तो वहां पे स्टिमुलस के लिए जो रिस्पांस जनरेट होता है ये ट्रेवल कैसे होगा डिफरेंट ऑर्गन तक. फॉर एग्जांपल अगर कोई पिंच करते हैं ऑन द हैंड तो हम सडन रिमूव कर लेते हैं अपने हैंड को, ये कैसे प्रोसेस होगी और कैसे ब्रेन के थ्रू ये मैसेज आएगा कि हैंड को रिमूव करना है. और मसल को कॉन्ट्रैक्ट करना है जिससे हैंड रिमूव होगा. सो दिस इज डन बाय द कंडक्शन ऑफ नर्व इम्पल्स. हाउ द generation of nerve impulse takes place within a neuron or one neuron to the another neuron. And the transmission of nerve impulse, कैसे एक न्यूरॉन से दूसरे न्यूरॉन तक इम्पल्स का ट्रांसमिशन होगा. Now with the help of structure, the following structure generally present in the neuron here is now here is the dendrites, then cyton, axon, telodendrites. telodendrites अब एक्सॉन्स पर कैसे नर्व इम्पल्स का, बिकॉज द इम्पल्स इज रिसीव्ड बाय द विद द हेल्प ऑफ डेंड्राइट्स, देन nasal granules help in the transmission of the impulse to the axon. Within an axon, the impulse transmit from node to node, that is node or region wire, and the finally impulse transmitted to the end of the axon, that is telodendrite, and telodendrite connected with the another neuron through the axon. This is known as the This is known as the synaptic cleft. Now, the formation of synaptic cleft. Now, with the help of synaptic cleft, the finally one impulse transmission occur from one neuron to the another neuron. Now, within an axon, how the generation and conduction of nerve impulse takes place throughout the axon, इसे डिस्कस करते हैं with the help of diagram. Or this takes place by the action potential which is generated on the membrane of axon. We have already know the inside the membrane there is a negative charge which is appear on the inside of the membrane, inner part of the membrane, and due to the presence of negative protein inside the membrane. Now क्योंकि पॉजिटिव नेगेटिव पॉजिटिव को अट्रैक्ट करते हैं, सिमिलरली हियर इज पॉजिटिव चार्ज ऑन द आउटर साइड ऑफ द मेम्ब्रेन, now Now during that time the sodium potassium, because the all membrane is formed by the lipid bilayer, and in the lipid bilayer there is an intrinsic protein and some sodium potassium pump is also present. So the sodium potassium pump is function as in removing the free molecule of sodium ion towards the outside of the membrane in the interstitium of the fluid, and they also drawn in the 2 potassium ion to the inside of the membrane. So because here is the presence of sodium potassium pump, which is an intrinsic protein, with the help of energy utilization they remove 3 sodium ion towards the outside of the membrane, 3 sodium ion towards the outside of the membrane and 2 potassium ion towards the inside of the membrane. So overall, due to the one sodium ion is extra, so that the positive charge created on the positive charge created on the outer surface of the membrane of axon, and the negative charge due to the presence of positive charge, the negative proteins also accumulate towards the inner side of the membrane. So this balance the positive negative interaction in between the positive sodium ion, because the positive charge concentration are greater in the outer side of the membrane, so the sodium ion concentration become almost high towards the interstitium fluid or towards the outer side of the membrane, and the sodium ion concentration in comparison to the inner side, the sodium ion concentration is higher, and in the inner cytoplasm or exoplasm of the axon, the sodium ion concentration is low in amount, but the potassium ion concentration is high in amount, because the 2 potassium ion जनरली ये हमेशा अंदर आ रहे हैं, ड्यू टू द ये सोडियम आयन ज्यादा ना हो जाए, बिकॉज ऑलवेज दो आ रहे हैं. हियर इज द potassium channels are present which function according to the concentration gradient. So they remove potassium ion towards the outside, जो एक आयनिक बैलेंस में फंक्शन करेंगे, आयनिक बैलेंस में. Now the sodium potassium pump function कैसे करेंगे? They transport the different ion against the concentration gradient through the utilization of 1 ATP molecule. With the help of 1 ATP molecule, they remove 3 sodium ion towards the outside of the membrane and 2 potassium ion towards the inside of the membrane, and thus generate the negative action potential millivolt, so minus 70 millivolt, and this is known as the resting membrane potential. Resting membrane potential. Now during this, in the resting membrane potential, the 3 sodium ion remove towards the outside of the membrane against the concentration gradient with the help of 1 ATP molecule, or this sodium potassium pump actually is a transmembrane protein or sodium potassium pump, which function is balancing the ion concentration towards the outside or inside both. So because always removal of sodium ion towards the outside, here sodium ion concentration become greater in comparison with the inner side of the membrane, so that the potassium ion, because always enter into the inner side of the membrane, so जो potassium channels हैं, these are open through which they function towards the concentration gradient or with the concentration gradient, because the concentration of potassium ion inside ज़्यादा है और outside कम है, तो ये concentration gradient की तरह के साथ वर्क करेंगे, एंड दे रिमूव द पोटेशियम आयन टुवर्ड्स द आउटसाइड, जहां पे वेयर द concentration of potassium ion is low in comparison with the inner side. So this is known as the resting membrane potential, and the millivolt or action potential of this membrane is minus 70 millivolt in nature. Now what happen when any stimulus given to the particular axon, और जब stimulus ये दिया जाता है किसी भी axon के one end पर, when any stimulus is received by the one end of axon, what happen during that time, the sodium now the sodium ion channels open हो जाएंगे, और the sodium which opens the sodium ion channel. Now this sodium channel allows the movement of sodium ion towards the concentration, or according to the concentration gradient. और ये concentration gradient क्या है? Because here is sodium ion is more in amount, or here is less in amount, so sodium ion move from outside to the inside. And finally जब भी स्टिमुलस दिया जाता है तो उससे क्या होगा, जो सोडियम आयन चैनल्स है ये ओपन हो जाएंगे, बिकॉज द पोटेशियम आयन चैनल इज ऑलवेज ओपन, और ये हमेशा कंसंट्रेशन ग्रेडियंट के अकॉर्डिंग ही वर्क करेंगे, बट सोडियम आयन चैनल क्लोज रहते हैं, तो इस वजह से पॉजिटिविटी यहाँ पे पूरे मेम्ब्रेन के आउटसाइड पे क्रिएटेड रहती है. बट if any stimulus is given to this particular membrane, then the sodium channels open. Finally sodium ion move from outside of the membrane towards the inside of the membrane. Thus the membrane potential, the charge of the membrane change to the from positive to negative and negative to positive, because the potassium ion move towards the inside. If we talk about the A side here, so the what is the, अब यहाँ पे क्या होगा, जब सोडियम आयन मूव करेंगे तब क्या होगा, द पोलैरिटी चेंजेस फ्रॉम नेगेटिव टू पॉजिटिव, सिमिलरली हियर इज नेगेटिव, एंड द अदर साइड विथ पॉजिटिव, नेगेटिव, सिमिलरली यहाँ पे जो हो रहा है इसी तरीके से, बिकॉज पॉजिटिव हियर इज साइड बी. अब करंट कैसे फ्लो होगा और स्टिमुलस कैसे ट्रांसफर होगा, स्टिमुलस ऑलवेज ट्रांसफर और ट्रेवल फ्रॉम पॉजिटिव टू नेगेटिव. सिमिलरली यहाँ पे भी पॉजिटिव टू नेगेटिव. नाउ अगेन द पोलैरिटी, द चेंज इन द आयंस, कैसे हुआ चेंज इन द आयंस, बिकॉज यहाँ पे तुरंत शिफ्टिंग हो जाएगी, जो करंट है या स्टिमुलस है ट्रेवल करेंगे फ्रॉम पॉजिटिव टू नेगेटिव. अगेन यहाँ पे क्योंकि पॉजिटिव चार्ज इनसाइड पॉजिटिविटी क्रिएट हो जाती है ड्यू टू द एंटरिंग ऑफ द सोडियम आयन टुवर्ड्स द इनसाइड, सो दैट द पॉजिटिव चार्ज क्रिएटेड on the inner membrane of the axon, जिसके वजह से now the term which used for the positivity created on the inner side of the membrane, the term is depolarization. Depolarized or depolarization occur, or the current or impulse move from positive to negative. Similarly on the outer side again the current move from positive to negative. Now this is known as the depolarization of membrane, and the recovery of the पॉजिटिव चार्ज तुरंत शिफ्ट हो जाएगा जैसे ही यहाँ से इम्पल्स ट्रेवल करेंगे फ्रॉम ए साइड से बी साइड. देन अगेन जो सोडियम चैनल्स हैं दे बिकम क्लोज एंड द सोडियम पोटेशियम पंप स्टार्ट working of their function, start working, and they again start the removal of sodium ion towards the outside, and and drawn in the potassium ion towards the inside of the membrane. Now this is known as the depolarization, जहाँ पे जो A साइड है फिर से इसकी रिकवरी हो जाएगी. अगेन जो सोडियम आयन है ये सोडियम आयन channels become closed and due to the closing of the sodium ion channel, finally the sodium potassium pump get opens, and they remove the sodium ion which generally influx by the sodium channels. Now these three sodium ion again remove towards the outside of the membrane with the utilization of 1 ATP molecule with the help of the sodium potassium pump. Now what happened, after the depolarization, the membrane, क्योंकि यहाँ पे फिर से वही काम हो रहा है, जो मेम्ब्रेन है फिर से जो सोडियम चैनल्स हैं ये क्लोज हो जाएंगे और फिर से यहाँ पे ये अपनी पोलैरिटी मेंटेन कर लेंगे. इस प्रोसेस को रीपोलराइजेशन बोला जा रहा है. इन द रीपोलराइजेशन द सोडियम channels become closed and the sodium potassium pump again start the removal of again start their function and remove the sodium ion channel towards the outside. So and also they remove they drawn in the potassium ion towards the inside, and this is known as the repolarization of the membrane, in which again the polarity of membrane become as such and as in resting membrane potential. But again यहाँ पे अभी भी जो अदर है ये अभी भी पोलराइजेशन शो कर रहे हैं. सिमिलरली डायग्राम के थ्रू देखते हैं. Now the diagram again repolarization में यहाँ पे क्या हो रहा है, the sodium channels become closed and close हो जाएंगे. Then sodium potassium pump है, they again start working and they remove the three sodium ion towards the outside and drawn into potassium ion towards the inside, and there is change in the polarity of the membrane of the A side. तो अगेन जब ये सोडियम आयन बाहर भेजेंगे फिर से इसकी पोलैरिटी चेंज हो जाएगी, और यहाँ पे पोलैरिटी क्या थी पहले पॉजिटिव, तो ये अगेन पॉजिटिव में हो जाएंगे एंड हियर इज निगेटिव. तो अगेन वापस से अपनी पोलैरिटी में आ जाते हैं, बिकॉज बी साइड में क्या हो रहा है, क्योंकि ए से ये करंट और स्टिमुलस ट्रांसफर हो गए हैं ऑन द बी साइड. तो नाउ बी बिकम पॉजिटिव टुवर्ड्स द इनर साइड एंड नेगेटिव टुवर्ड्स द आउटर साइड. नाउ रेस्ट ऑफ द मेम्ब्रेन एज सच, क्योंकि अभी यहाँ पे इम्पल्स ट्रांसमिशन नहीं हुआ है. नाउ हियर अगेन द करंट और इम्पल्स मूव फ्रॉम बी टू ए, सिमिलरली फ्रॉम सी टू B. Now from C to B towards the outer side and from inner side the current flow from B to A side, B to C side. Now जो impulse है ये then C पे ट्रांसफर हो जाएंगे और फिर से यहाँ पे polarity चेंज हो जाएगी और repolarization. Now because this part of membrane is already repolarized, so this is known as repolarization. So along अब ये पूरी मेम्ब्रेन पे इसी तरीके से ट्रांसफर होंगे. सिमिलरली दोनों ही साइड पर दोनों ही मेम्ब्रेन के साइड पे इम्पल्स का ट्रांसमिशन इसी तरीके से होगा. देन ये जब ये मूव कर जाएंगे डेंड्राइट्स तक, और जब ये सिनेप्टिक क्लेफ्ट का फॉर्मेशन करते हैं तब ट्रांसमिशन कैसे होता है. ट्रांसमिशन ऑफ नर्व इम्पल्स थ्रू द वन एक्सॉन फ्रॉम वन एक्सॉन टू अनदर एक्सॉन कैसे ट्रांसफर होगा, थ्रू वाया द सिनेप्टिक क्लेफ्ट. एंड सिनेप्सिस का फॉर्मेशन होता है जहाँ पे न्यूरॉन्स की पेयरिंग होती है. सिनेप्सिस दैट मीन पेयरिंग ऑफ न्यूरॉन, और सिनेप्सिस के फॉर्मेशन के थ्रू जहाँ पे एक न्यूरॉन का वन एंड रहेगा एंड सेकेंड न्यूरॉन, जैसे एक न्यूरॉन के टीलोडेंड्राइट्स रहेंगे एंड कनेक्टेड विद द सेकेंड न्यूरॉन ऑफ द डेंड्राइट्स ऑफ द सेकेंड न्यूरॉन, और ये फाइनली कनेक्शन इज नोन एज सिनेप्सिस एंड दे फॉर्म द सिनेप्टिक क्लेफ्ट. in which the postsynaptic neurons is present and presynaptic neuron. Postsynaptic, that is end of the neuron, and starting end, last end of the neuron, and starting end of the neuron is presynaptic membrane, and they receive the signals from one neuron to another neuron. So कैसे होगा? Here is transmission of nerve impulse. ट्रांसमिशन ऑफ नर्व इम्पल्स कैसे कंडक्ट होगा? एंड द ट्रांसमिशन कैरिड आउट बाय द सिनेप्सिस. Synapses. So here is the formation of synaptic cleft by the presynaptic membrane of the telodendrite. Here is presynaptic membrane of the telodendrite and postsynaptic membrane from the dendrite. Membrane from the dendrite. Now, in the telodendrite, there is a formation of neurotransmitter substance, and the neurotransmitter substance now packet enclose into the vesicles, and these vesicles finally fuse with the membrane of presynaptic fuses with the presynaptic membrane, and finally they releases out in the synaptic cleft. So here is synaptic cleft. Synaptic cleft. Now there is a diffusion of the vesicles. Here is a acetylcholine, which is a neurotransmitter substance. Neurotransmitter substance. Now the postsynaptic membrane also have receptors. Now what happens during the transmission of nerve impulse? When any impulse travel along the axon, then it reaches to the end of the axon or telodendrites. Finally, the telodendrites have the sufficient amount of neurotransmitter substance, that is acetylcholine, and these neurotransmitter substance are formed by the Golgi body. Then Golgi body enclose these neurotransmitter substance into the vesicles, and these now when any stimulus reaches to the end of the vesicles, finally these end of the neuron, that finally then these vesicles fuses with the postsynaptic membrane, and these releases their neurotransmitter substance, that is acetylcholine, towards the or fluid present in between the presynaptic membrane and postsynaptic membrane, that is synaptic cleft में जो present होंगे fluid, वहाँ पे ये release कर देते हैं. They release their neurotransmitter substance, and these neurotransmitter substance finally bind with the receptors which are present on the postsynaptic membrane, and the postsynaptic membrane starts the signaling. Generally they start the formation of second messenger or second signaling molecule, that is cyclic AMP. Through the second messenger of cyclic AMP, finally the second membrane become depolarized or polarized. देन रीपोलराइजेशन अगर होगा, ये इस टाइम रेस्टिंग मेम्ब्रेन पोटेंशियल है, और एक इम्पल्स दूसरे इम्पल्स तक कैसे ट्रांसफर होगा? दिस इज ट्रांसमिटेड थ्रू द with the help of neurotransmitter substance, and the neurotransmitter substance are acetylcholine, which are packed in the vesicles or synaptic vesicles. Finally, these synaptic vesicles are present in the presynaptic end of the axon, that is telodendrites में ये already fill होंगे these vesicles when any stimulus travel along the axon or finally reaches to the telodendrites. The acetylcholine move towards the end of the presynaptic membrane they diffuses with the presynaptic membrane or finally open towards the outside or in the synaptic cleft or in between the presynaptic membrane or postsynaptic membrane. Finally, these neurotransmitter substance act as the signaling molecule and they bind with the specific receptor. These receptors are present on the postsynaptic membrane and these receptor receives the signaling molecule which finally activate or generate the second signaling molecule, that is second messenger inside the cell, and finally with the help of this second messenger and another proteins, finally there is generation of the protein synthesized which stimulate or which open the sodium channels. Finally, the sodium channels enter towards the inside of the axon and the action potential generate on the membrane and they start the conduction of nerve impulse through the ions, and the transmission of nerve impulse also carried out by the ions exchange, that is sodium potassium ion exchange in between the interstitial fluid and एक्सोप्लाज्म के फ्लूइड में जो चेंजेस होते हैं आयन चैनल्स की वजह से चेंजेस पोलैरिटी में चेंजेस होते हैं और जो पोलैरिटी है और जो आयन चार्जेस हैं ये चेंज होते हैं ड्यू टू द चेंज इन द आयंस और चार्ज ऑफ द axon membrane. Finally, the action potential generated on the axon and these travel according to the polarity changes in the that is change in the action potential which is from 70 मिलीवोल्ट से ये चेंज होके कम हो जाते हैं, दैट इज 60 मिलीवोल्ट और पॉजिटिव एक्शन पोटेंशियल वो पॉजिटिव में चेंज हो जाएगा जिसकी वजह से वो नर्व इम्पल्स ट्रांसमिट होते हैं along the axon or from one axon to another axon. So quick revision करते हैं क्या हो रहा है पूरे में. जनरेशन एंड कंडक्शन ऑफ nerve impulse में when an stimulus given to the axon, finally the sodium channels ion channels open और ये इससे पहले resting membrane potential में कब रहेंगे और membrane कैसे वर्क करते हैं, because during the resting membrane potential the sodium potassium always pump the 3 sodium ion towards the outside of the membrane and from inside to the outside and also drawn in the 2 potassium ion towards the inside of the membrane or in the exoplasm and they start the generation of nerve impulse which is minus 70 millivolt which is the resting membrane potential of axon और इस टाइम जो axon है वो resting time में होगा. When any stimulus given to the axon, the sodium channels finally open which facilitate the movement of sodium ion towards the concentration gradient, that is from outside to the inside, because we have already know the outside of the membrane the concentration of sodium ion in comparison to the inside of the membrane is almost high, so the sodium channels allows the movement of sodium ion from higher concentration to lower concentration which generate the positive charge towards the inside. So from this the action potential generate from the A side. Now the current move or impulse move from A to B from positive to negative, similarly from B to A on the outer side from positive to negative. Now इसी तरीके से impulse travel करेंगे. Now this is known as the depolarization of nerve impulse. when जब भी अब अगेन repolarization quick जैसे impulse transfer होगा from A side to B side, then sudden change होगा in the polarity of the membrane or then the sodium ion channels closed and finally the sodium potassium pump start working. They again remove the 3 sodium ion towards the outside and drawn in the 2 potassium ion towards the inside. Now this process is take place again the movement of the charges or the impulse from positive to negative. This is known as the repolarization of membrane. Now let us discuss about the conduction transmission of nerve impulse from the one neuron to the another neuron. When these impulse travel along the axon or finally reaches to the telodendrites have a sufficient amount of synaptic vesicles, and these synaptic vesicles are filled with the acetylcholine, which is a neurotransmitter substance. When any stimulus reaches to the telodendrite, finally the synaptic vesicle diffuses with the membrane and they release their neurotransmitter substance in between the presynaptic membrane and postsynaptic membrane and in the synaptic cleft. And on the postsynaptic membrane there are receptors for the acetylcholine or neurotransmitter substance. Now the acetylcholine bind with the receptor and they generate the internal signaling. By the internal signaling, finally second messenger they form the special type of protein, which these proteins are responsible for the opening of sodium channels. Now sodium channels open on this side because we have already know the concentration of sodium ion towards the outside is higher. So यहाँ पे चैनल ओपन होने की वजह से फिर से सोडियम आयन अंदर आ जाएंगे जहाँ पे पॉजिटिविटी क्रिएटेड ऑन द इनर साइड ऑफ द मेम्ब्रेन. सो अगेन द करंट फ्लो फ्रॉम पॉजिटिव टू नेगेटिव ऑन द सेकेंड न्यूरॉन. Thus the whole process takes place like this. The conduction and generation of nerve impulse and transmission of nerve impulse how takes place from one neuron to another neuron. Now next क्लास में नेक्स्ट टॉपिक डिस्कस करेंगे. थैंक यू.